What's going on, guys? Once again, striking you with another video. So in today's, I will say show, still not a show, but it's my little show on YouTube. So in today's show, I just wanted to give you a quick message that there is a big filter in a man's life between 20 to 30 years old. It's a very big filter between this age. And once you're 20 years old, your friends, your college friends, your school friends, or whatever, they all are the same like you. One guy is like a Chad, looks more in shape, but in general, everybody looks similar, everybody looks skinny, everybody's in school, everybody doesn't have that much money. So you all guys are basically the same. Girls are sleeping with you easily because you look pretty, you know, like a boy. And everybody is the same, you know, and you don't compete against big men because you're in college, girls like you know. You're not really living the real world yet, you know. Parents are still taking care of you. So, yeah, guys, you're all the same. But once you finish the college or school and you're starting to understand that you need to find the work, and small bills are start coming to you, like phone bill, or just paying family's rent a little bit because you live already and you finish the school or college, you know, and just small basically things that require your resources are slowly starting to come. So you're still 24, 25 years old, everybody still looks the same, you know, just finished school or college, and one of your friend going to work in another country. One guy starts to play video games and do nothing. One guy is in a relationship and just finds normal regular job and just works it. And still the gap between these type of men are still the same. And slowly every year it increases. One guy is in a marriage and makes babies, you know, and still living paycheck to paycheck, and another guy maybe doesn't work, just smokes weed, you know, and another guy does also something, and the gap is slowly starts to be bigger and bigger between each other, between different men. So once you are 30 years old, the gap is getting bigger and bigger. And I think the biggest gap is between 20 and 35 years old. Once everyone is 35 years old, you will see who was doing what in life, you know. You will see so many incredible things between men, what was doing what in life. And I think that in your 20s, if you want to be successful and live the best life a man can have, like a James Bond life, you have to work. I know it sounds like a cliche, and I know you probably heard everywhere online, but quit the smoking, quit the girls, quit the nightclubs, quit everything as soon as possible, and start dedicating your life towards work, towards gym, towards women, maybe on the weekends. And this is basically how you're going to live a lot of years if you want to thrive and live the best life a man can live. Because once you'll be 35 years old, you will see who's fat, who's in shape. You will see who has money, who is broke. And trust me, if a man doesn't have money at 35 years old, it's a miserable life that he's going to live. He will be depression. He will live the worst life a man can live. Trust me on this one, guys. That's why I'm so big on working hard. I'm close to my 30s and I'm working extremely hard. Like basically just waking up, working and sleeping. Gym, work, sleep, gym, work, sleep, gym, work, sleep. Just like this routine is crazy, you know? So yeah, I'm not trying to bring this American hustle mentality that you just have to work. No, of course, if you're working 9 to 5, enjoy the weekends. Yeah, enjoy it if you want. Sure, have some balance, you know, if you want. But just remember that every day you're working hard when you're young, you're sacrificing your youth energy towards money. You're exchanging your energy towards money. So when you're young, you're exchanging that towards money. Yeah, it's nice. But can you imagine working a hard job when you're 35 or 40 or even heck, even bigger, 50, and still didn't save yourself during those years, you know? So yeah, you should be in a big stress and try to save yourself as fast as possible, because this filter, this male's filter, from 20 to 35, this gap is going to show a lot of things, you know. And women want a man who has his life in order, who has sorted his life. So yeah, this is the message for today. Keep working hard, and just know that inflation is rising, grocery prices are rising, bills and taxes are rising, the gap between people are rising, and it's just going to get worse, you know. So don't get upset, don't get so flashy, you know. Don't, when you watch those Instagram videos that everybody's driving Lambo, everybody's driving Porsches. Yeah, I want that too, trust me, I want this so bad. No, but I'm driving an old car. I'm driving an old car, although I make very good money, I'm driving an old car. And I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about how to win in life. So the faster you're going to think about the future, the easier life you're going to have.